y'all, welcome back. I wanted to give you a little overview of what my garden looks like here the day before Thanksgiving. We had a light freeze 2 weeks ago. It only stayed below 32 for less than an hour. So you can see like the tops of the plants all died, but the bottoms are still going strong. So I'm gonna leave these because tomorrow, disregard the weeds. Tomorrow we're supposed to get like 5 inches of rain, and I want to leave the dead on here to kind of help protect them. I don't know. I'm just thinking. Probably won't do any difference, but that's what my little brain is thinking. But I mean, you can see all the fruit. They're all fine. They're all ripening just like they're supposed to, even after the frost. But then next week, not even next week, this weekend, we're gonna have like 70 degrees and lows in the 60s. So I want to keep these out here. This is the tomato. It's a fox cherry tomato. It's a volunteer. But I want to leave these out here and hopefully get some more fruit on there. The cucumbers are done. I picked the last 2 yesterday. The eggplant, same thing. The top is all dead, but the bottom is still green and growing. The biggest casualty, I guess, was my basil. And this thing, poor thing, is dead. There's no coming back from that. But I do have a bunch of little babies down here that are doing okay. So hopefully those will come up after this little rainstorm we have. More eggplants all hanging out, doing okay. And this is the cherry tomatoes that will not quit. Like, I counted 267 tomatoes off of this before we got the freeze, or before we got what I thought was going to be the freeze, but ended up not being the freeze. But look at everything that is still on here. And when the freeze hit, they were all green, like green. And now you can see some of them are starting to ripen. Even with all the leaves being dead, the plant is still okay. And that's why I want to leave it. Disregard the weeds. The tomatillos didn't do anything. Like, you see all these pods. All of these should have turned into tomatillos. And that one is probably the first one I've seen that's purple. And these were their purple tomatillos. So even though some of them turned green, none of them fully ripened. Like, look at that pod. Like, I had such high hopes for this. But this will go straight into compost. And then this blush tomato is like a grape style tomato. And I did the same thing. I picked over 200 of these. And look at them all. Getting all nice and ripe under the dead foliage. So hopefully after this rain comes, they'll get a good soaking. And I will come out here as soon as it's not pure mud and harvest what I can. But I want to leave them on here. And there's little Miss Lola. I want these to vine ripen because when I picked them before the freeze, they were all green and it took forever for them to ripen on the counter. So I want to leave them out here so I can have vine ripen and see if that makes a difference. Because I mean, the fox cherry tomatoes, holy crap, they were good. The purple hearts, I haven't been able to taste them because the ones I did pick, they just went to mush before they even turned the purple that they're supposed to be. So I'm definitely leaving these. Got high hopes for a couple of them. Like, look at how massive those are. So I will come back after the storm. I hope you all have a very happy Thanksgiving, and I will give you an update later. Thank you. Bye.